apart to persevere, but in the end it wasn't to be. I noticed a lot of people as well, and definitely deserving of it. Engineer, honestly, played that very well that game. Room409 is his name for Cats Gaming. He actually had some pretty solid kicks on top of some great energy fields that we saw, so definitely deserving credit there on his part. But, of course, Pikachu as a team especially. Just too strong in the end, Emperor, so.
Yep.
That was fun to watch, though, at least.
Yeah, the tables are turned here. I'm curious to see if Pika, realizing the power of that keeper, does not seem to care about it. I mean, all right, so Keeper of the Forest and Tempest probably going to be locked up again here unless the teams have, like, that silent agreement. No silent agreement.
no silent banning going on.
It's like, okay, our turn to run Keeper of the Forest, and first pick you guys.
Let's actually jump into the game here to see what good old Emperor is talking about. Oh, he's
sorry, I got so excited seeing these.
You can't. You don't have a preview monitor. It's all good.
No, I know.
Wild Soul Affiliate, though, the band's coming out here for Cats Gaming. Wild Soul Engineer, the band's coming out for Pika. And right there, actually, yeah, Engineer. I mean, that is some respect. Making a point that they don't want to have to deal with him. But, yeah, you're talking about Keeper of the Forest is right away the first lock. Tempest, Rally the follow-up. Wretched Hag. And Bubbles on top of that. So, remember the first game, we had a very quick lock-picking stage. So, it seems like it could be for another one here. These two teams pretty confident.
Yeah, almost identical so far. Just Bubbles instead of the Pharaoh so far to the previous lock pool.
Yeah, all right. The last one coming out here from TPS Priceless, and that is different. Did not see Blitz the first time.
Yeah. So. Well, I haven't really seen them be training Blitz lately. I'm assuming it's Troll Lock.
Yeah. I know a lot of people honestly consider Blitz to be the worst hero in the game.
Yeah. And I've actually seen a couple teams run him.
Yeah? There was... who was that?
Dober.
Oh, Dober on Damp, yeah.
Yeah, and they actually killed a very competent team, Solo Silhouette, with a suicide blitz a couple times, I believe. I was just mind blown, honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty crazy. Again, like I said, Universe just seems like whenever I hear about this hero, he's regarded as the worst. I guess somebody has to be the worst hero. So
I always look at him like Star Fox.
Yeah,
so at least I call him Star Fox. Anyway.
He is pretty cool. The emotes that he says and stuff is pretty fun.
Yeah.
But, yeah, just doesn't seem to work out the best. It would be fun though.
These teams, and they're banning really quickly again. Going to go over that real quick.
Sure. Yeah. So we went to the lock pool. Yeah. The banning stage: Silhouette, Moon Queen, Jeremiah, Zephyr, Deadwood, and Parasite coming out. There you go. The Pebbles first pick. Going to be quick first pick, and Master of Arms Fade right away. The response from Pikachu over here.
Oh man, these. Okay, so they're going for that. Well, we saw Deadwood was banned out during the phase, so obviously Pebbles being the next burst hero in line there, working very well with that Aluna pick. Master Arms being picked up there, versatile. Usually, I'm assuming to see it as a carry still here for Pika, but we'll have to see. Still, no Master of Arms plus Keeper combination. We know that is very, very deadly. Well, I shouldn't speak too soon, but I'm going to assume they're going to pick Keeper of the Forest, seeing how eager they were to lock it first. That being said here, they could just go with a strong solo, unless they are planning on soloing the Pebbles and dueling something else.
Definitely thinking about it now, so finally things slowing down here in this lock pool stage. I mean, a lock picking phase, really. Lock pick mode, I should say. Because we're not in the lock picking phase right now. This is the regular picks, but yeah, room 409, the captain of the team, definitely going to put some thought into this one here as far as where they want to go, so we'll see what they finish it off with, but so you're talking about maybe that solo option. Ooh, well, that's a possible solo option, I guess.
It is. It's something we haven't seen much of lately. A little bit squishy here, perhaps vulnerable to the fade. We'll see how he winds up building it up. I was looking at who might be being run as a suicide, and I was like, okay, maybe they'll wind up grabbing the Bubbles. Maybe they'll grab a suicide here. What's still actually on the board? Speaking of, Tundra's on the board. Magnus is on the board. There's a Pharaoh, Plague Rider. So a lot of options still.
Yeah.
So
as usual for Pikachu over here.
Right. Usually don't want to have the Pebbles solo in or something unless you know it's going to be something like a Bubbles or a Hag that you can just sort of farm up against.
God, Pyromancer, these things like staple heroes in the game. I don't even necessarily think that the competitive scene as Nymphora is going to be the final pick, actually. Coming out for Pikachu, and Nymphora obviously can do very well with a hero like Fade. So solid pick there. Keeper of the Forest, the first pick. Again, not a big surprise.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure in their heads, like, okay, we got Legion, or we're going to go Keeper of the Forest them right now. Bring it. Meanwhile, I do like Tempest Rally. I talk about that a lot. Like, it just... I feel like they just go hand in hand, because a lot of times... You know, I think why I've come to like it so much, it's because you always see Tempest get second picked, and you see Deadwood get picked over the Rally if they're in contention. So you always see the Tempest and the Rally together, even if the ultimates technically do synergize. It's more of a fact that Deadwood and Keeper are a slightly higher priority in most teams' lineups, and as a result, we see the Rally and Tempest sort of being the leftovers.
Yeah. Well, they do finish off with Bubbles. I'm sure it was either between that or Hag. I highly doubt Blitz was in their mind. And they do go with the Bubbles in the end. Of course, the sound pickup there. So no doubt the wild card is that Pyromancer over here. But I mean, again, as I was saying, when we think just like staple heroes in the game of Han, not even for the competitive scene, just the game of Han. And obviously Pyromancer, he was really one of the first ports, I think it's safe to say, from the Dota game. You know, so and it's just it's you know you're when you're a new player to a game like this, I actually tell new players of the game, you know, to play a hero like Pyromancer.
Yeah.
Because it's just like a simple hero in a sense, where, you know, he's just about the raw nukes. But at the same time, I mean, he can be pretty devastating. That fervor can add up. I mean, it can make him a pretty dangerous hero in the late game stage, especially. So.
Yeah, definitely can put out some push power, definitely pretty strong laning potential. We used to see Slicks actually run him in a solo style and actually crush most of his matchups. We know Pyromancer is capable of definitely doing that, definitely capable of snowballing and sort of acting like a semi-carry for a team, much like a Wretched Hag.
Yeah. Yeah, so, again, as you put it, though, he is definitely very squishy. So, that, of course, is his really big fallback here. So we'll see how FF does, though, playing the Pyromancer.
Yeah, it can be pretty difficult to land your spells as well, and yeah, we'll just have to. I mean, obviously, as you level up and you get the faster cast rate due to the fervor ability, it does become easier. But it is more telegraphed, and with all these stuns coming out, and you have to be so careful with your positioning. It's like a Wretched Hag where you just like get a really long range blink, land out an easy black blast, and just keep on the outside of the fight, watching your footing. It's for Pyromancer, it's just it's sketchy.
Pikachu was trying to be crafty there early on. They took a interesting path. I know Q Squad is definitely a team that likes to do something like that every now and then. They went a path through the jungle, tried to catch them off guard in Cats Gaming, but they were spotted very quickly by the Flying Courier. And, well, as Troff would say, the jig was up, so they're not able to get anything out of it. So into the laning phase we go right off the bat. Holy crap. And 4 here in the middle lane. Literally, as soon as they see the other team, she throws out a Zeal stun. Right off the bat, and hits both of them, so it's actually a pretty good placement there from TPS Priceless.
Yeah.
Gives you an idea, though, of this middle lane, how aggressive it's probably going to be.
Maybe wanting to try to establish some dominance off the bat. I talk about a lot how I feel the Pebbles in a Pebbles versus Spade matchup. The Pebbles lane typically has the advantage. Pebbles is a little bit tankier and more counter kill potential.
TPS Priceless, though, not afraid to use that ability liberally. Has used it twice now. So there you go with the power throw counter, though. Speaking of ability to use liberal, Aluna going to use hers right off the bat, too. So, yeah, a lot of harassment already here in this middle lane. And, again, expected to pick up maybe around those level 3 marks to maybe even see a Bloodlust kill coming out here in the middle. The other matchups, this time we have a Rally once again being played by Book here for Pikachu, but he's going up against a Pyromancer this time. Remember last game it was against the MOA, who was actually being played by the same player in FF, this time playing the Pyromancer. You'd think Pyromancer should have a better time than the MOA did here?
Yeah, he has a more spammable nuke, I guess, that he can use for creep farm. Yeah, like right there.
Oh, whoa, almost killed his teammate right there, but they're going to go for a turnaround. Fade is actually now being returned on. In the end, we'll be fine. I was watching the middle action. That was very close, and it looked like Aluna was going to be fine, but all of a sudden, Pebbles chucked Fade onto Aluna when she was near dead. So I was, what the hell was thinking? But in the end, she survives, and they both survive. But that was a very, very ballsy and risky play there coming up from Bowdemy.
Yeah, it worked out. Obviously, a lot of the regen being used. We saw him 4 there, scouting out for the rune. Meanwhile, Haste Rune is going to be grabbed by Nier, so great job controlling the runes there. A lot of just early attempted dominance of this lane coming out from the Nymphora Fade combination.
Look at how Pyromancer here, speaking about the bottom lane, he values those early boots, man. That's the first item he picked up down here, it looks like. Didn't even finish the ring of teacher. Just really wanted those boots early on against this rally. So
yeah, well, he's going against a melee, so keeping the kite up, getting safe harass in can be pretty important.
Speaking of early items, Bottle just delivered to Pebbles right there. Fades is not on her just yet. She is actually still waiting for that 600 gold, so it seems like Pebbles is having the better time here. 14-6 compared to 8-2, so as you were putting it, perhaps expected there. Top lane matchup, the last one, really haven't talked about yet. Master of Arms versus a Bubbles up here. Bubbles is 7-3, Master of Arms 11-7, and the Bloodless kill happens in the middle lane. Go figure. Fade drops right there as Luna and Pebbles do combo for the kill. One of the few times I go away from the middle lane this game, and sure enough.
Yeah, no, well, it's the Pebbles lane versus the Fade lane. I just, at least 80% of the time I see the Pebbles lane win, at least, and if not 100%.
Yeah.
If there's no outside factors such as runes and gank from a teammate, say they have a Parasite or a Tempest or something coming in gank.
They're going to go for a counter kill here. It's not going to happen, though. Pebbles is going to be fine. Uses his last bottle charge. And now going to hope for the 4-minute rune, perhaps, to be able to bottle that up. But right as I say that, TPS Price is on him 4. He's going bottom. Luna's going top. So now it's up to RNG, the Han Gods here. Where will it spawn? I'm looking top right now. Ooh, Tempest is up here as well, though. It is going to be bottom anyways. And double damage will be at least protected. Probably picked up. No, it's going to be picked up by Rally, actually, who's coming over to take it. So wants to give it at least in better hands there of Rally for the bottom lane. So that's going to be good for Pikachu, of course. And I'm sure we'll see if Rally can maybe even get a kill with that.
He is level 6 Pyromancer. Stun, all the one hit of double damage, and won't be a Pyromancer anymore.
You can definitely work vice versa, though. I mean, Pyromancer, if he hits level 6, at the same time, he'll definitely need some more mana. But that level 1 ultimate, 450 straight-up magic damage there. That's quite a bit. Of course, Rally's fairly tanky, but...
Yeah, and he's got a lot of battery charges being built up as well.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Rally definitely has an advantage in that sense.
Boots being picked up, so more even footing. Pyromancer is sitting on 600 gold still, though.
Middle lane, we do have a kill on a Fuzi once again. Pebbles and Luna coming together, and they do pick up the kill onto him, so well played right there between the two. Again, catching the very tail end of that. But, yeah, the middle action as expected. Very, very good here for the Legion team. Pebbles farm now, 370 gold per minute. He's not only having some pretty solid creep farm, but of course the 1-0-1 hero kill stats definitely reflecting that as well. Bottom lane, I do see Rally jumping on him, and yes, he will pick up the kill on a Pyromancer. So sure enough, as expected, really, to get the kill. Tempest ultimate in the top of the top lane. Near barely survives with their Bubbles shell surfed in. He wanted to kill himself, but he's not going to get it, and they'll get a turnaround kill in the end. So a couple of big kills coming up for Pikachu there.
Yeah, what was actually being delivered? He had a bottle being delivered. See, I thought he was going to maybe look for an item pickup that would help him survive the combo. Because otherwise he has to play 600 range behind the creep wave. I'm not exactly sure why he even allowed Rally to sort of get... I mean, we knew what was going to happen. He knew what was going to happen. He could look at his life and say, I cannot survive this.
Yeah.
I simply just cannot get in range. He didn't really seem to care. Rally just sort of walked right up and stunned in, took it away. It's like, you can't... Yeah, it sucks that you're not going to be able to get up there and get creep farm, and Rally's all of a sudden going to have control of the lane. It sucks, but what sucks more is if you get frustrated by it and then get killed on top of it, because you're going to come back and it's not going to be any better. Best thing you can do at that point is know, hey, he's going to be over-aggressive because he's trying to kill me. I'm going to bait it by looking like I might get close but not, and let my teammate come gank.
Yeah. I mean, for now, it's actually middle lane once again. We have some counter kill potential. No, the Cole burns the mana from Luna. She was going for the counter kill on Nymphora. The Cole, though, burned all the mana. Bowdemy played very aggressive here, and that's going to cost him his life as well. Big mistakes coming out big time there for Cats Gaming. And just like that, 2 kills happening for Pikachu. So it seems like the name of the game here for Cats Gaming is just getting overzealous, man.
Yeah.
They're just getting over. They're overextending early here in these fights.
Yeah, overextending, just being overconfident. Looks like a counter kill being attempted here by Rally, but Rally's skating right on out there. They were doing so well. They were doing so well, and just
it's
all slipping away.
It is slipping away, exactly. It's It is falling apart a little bit. Again, we're still very early on, only 7.5 minutes into this game, so plenty of time for sure, but you got to get those advantages when you have them. Fade in the middle, and again, the Cole's doing work here, man. Pebble's going for the counter combination. He will pick up the kill on Nymphora with the chuck, so at least that does work out for them in the end. Well played right there. Bottom push happening, though, in the meantime. Keep it the Force and Pyromancer. The compel hits the seismic sun comes on. Nice roof for Keep it the Force, though. Gonna save him for now. Pyromancer running back in. Gonna land the Dragonfire, but he ends up falling. Very interesting positioning there from FF. Not sure what he's planning.
Keeper of the Forest went in to land the Veil on him, too. I don't know if he was quite in range of the tree. If it looked like it invised him, I didn't quite get to see the duration of it there, but definitely if it did, it got canceled right away by the stun coming out. So
yeah. Well, I mean, that just goes back to exactly what we were just saying. It's something that's just not adding up here for Cats Gaming all of a sudden. It's, you know, they definitely had some good advantages right off the bat, and it's sure Pikachu, they're playing well. Not to take anything away from them, it almost sounds like we are, but Cats Gaming, no doubt, is making mistakes here, and it's just Pikachu capitalizing on them, really, is what it comes down to. So 5-3 hero kill lead now. Tempest going to back up here in the middle lane, as you see Fade maybe going to try to bait something out, but all 5 players are here for Cats Gaming, and here we go. Fade is going to be baited out, and she's going to be bursted down. No, not really, actually. She's going to be fine using the ultimate. They do jump on Tempest, though. Tempest will fall. Fade, of course, going Reflection, so she'll be fine here. But they do get the kill, at least on a Tempest, and now here's the push. The chuck on Nymphora. Not going to land. They don't have any rev or anything, so can't spot Fade. Fade opens with a burning shuttle. Pyromancer dodges it, though, right off the bat. Gets the ultimate off. Gets the kill right there. Rally jumps in, as well as Master of Farms. So they're looking for some more kills. Nice heal coming up from Nymphora, though. Pebbles will barely stay alive. The chase is on in favor of Cats. They're going to go for the tower kill. It's going to be close. Yes, they'll get the tower kill as well. And just like that, Cats Gaming, they actually get some big kills and a tower kill right there.
Yeah, excellent covering each other. The 2 rallies ultimate. He sunned in, almost got the ultimate onto the bubbles. I forget who interrupted him right there, but it was the last second. Maybe it was the Luna, maybe it was the Pyromancer. Didn't quite catch it, but either way, great covering each other, great initiation, and, well, there we go.
Yeah, there we go, exactly. Just sitting there talking about how it seems like a lot of misplays coming up from Cats Gaming, and just like that, they even things up, if anything. Now, the experience advantage is now 3,000 actually in lead of Pikachu, so, or just about, so they got that working for them still, but that was no doubt something that Cats Gaming really could have used and needed right there.
Yeah, well, you saw right there as a prime example of what you should do when you actually start getting behind in a situation like that. Pyromancer died twice. So many times I see like the same hero just keeps going to the same lane matchup, which is already going negatively for him, instead of looking for something else to do. You can't just keep running your head into the wall, the exact same spot, and expecting a different result. I mean, you got to change it up at that point. So I'm glad they took a different pacing.
Yeah, you got to find a different place on the wall to run your head into, and you'll eventually break through.
Yeah, sure.
No, definitely get what you're saying, though. Energizer picked up on Master of Arms right here. He's got the Stevious Energizer and Ring of Teachers, so he is looking very sound. And in fact, the goal per minute chart states that Mr. P is up there with the best of them, and in fact, the best right now. Pebbles, though, 350 goal per minute respectively, and he is getting closer to that portal key, all-important portal key, of course. And, a couple of TPs coming out here. Oh, they're going different places, though, so never mind. Pyromancer bottom, Pebbles mid, and they'll continue to farm for now. Pyromancer is going to try to get a kill on a Fade, though. He has an ultimate, but not going to find her in time, and will instead just clear up the creep wave here. Needs to be careful not to get countered on, though. Nymphora's nearby.
And Steam Boots are completed now, too, so quite a bit more tanky. Curious to see if he's in line picking investments up here or not. Oh, it's not the most magic damage heavy team, really.
True.
It's always good against a Fade, though, but still.
Yeah.
Just offer the quicker Hellflower, quicker Portal Key, whatever build he decides to go.
Well, he does purchase an Apprentice robe, so at least an Arcana in the works early on. It looks like. Astrolabe finished on Scorpion here, playing the Tempest, or, wow, Keeper of the Forest, I mean.
Yeah, look at Pebbles, too, getting really close to that Portal Key, and that...
Oof. Yes, he is. He tried for the Stalagmites right there, but again, even if he landed them, Raleigh would have been more than fine.
Yeah, he would have lived, but just some nice Ras coming out still. He does have a full bottle, so not the biggest deal.
And actually, 12-minute rune, going to be a haste rune, and he'll go ahead and bottle that up, Luna protecting it for him.
That's scary on Pebbles, man.
And actually, he may go to the jungle right here. Keeper of the Forest running the Tempest. Tempest in a lot of trouble. Keeping the force nearby. Has the root. There's a combination. The root comes out. There's the combo. Deep in the master's call. Oh, he will eventually fall. I was going to say the root might have been a little bit too early right there. But now we have the turnaround coming out for the Hellborn team at 4 points in. Pebbles trying to run away. He's being locked down. He is going to haste away. Keeping the force running in with the trees. Going to go for the block. Great kill fit as well. Locking them down. Down goes Net 4 right there. Down goes Fade. And Cats Gaming looking really strong all of a sudden. Hat-trick coming out for Shiloh Styles. Playing that Bubbles. An amazing kill field coming out from him right there. And Pebbles ain't touches him. Missing the stalagmites. He'll get the chuck damage off though. Master Vons pushes Bubbles away. But it's not enough as the Phoenix Wave comes out of nowhere from FF on Pyromancer. And Cats Gaming a 4-for-1 exchange overall right there. And they're very likely going to get a tower kill now. So definitely big momentum burst for them.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that haste rate on Pebbles. He's just too damn tanky to bring down. They tried using some spells on him, winded up doing nothing. Because he had that haste rate, he just walked right on out, uses bile charges, reinitiated, and oh, not going to be able to finish it, unfortunately.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know. I kind of feel, I mean, they didn't really have cooldowns. No mana on Pebbles. Actually, yeah, that was probably the correct move right there. They stalled the numbers advantage at least initially, but yeah, it would have been very risky if anything, so... Definitely a smart move there from Cats Gaming. They did a lot of damage already. Sure, the tower's denied, but it is still dead in the end. And they could be happy with that, of course. So Pebbles, obviously picking up the portal key now. Arcana is that much closer for Pyromancer. Obviously, all across the board, a lot of good news there for Cats Gaming as a result of that fight. But Pikachu, they are going to make a strong response right here. And I don't know if Cats Gaming is going to be able to defend this. This should be a free tower kill for Pikachu now.
Keep her roots down. They do have the portal key on Pebbles, though. Maybe he's actually porting into the second tower. They might be able to do this.
Pyromancer still has a Blazing Strike as well in that ultimate, so that could be a key factor here in this possible fight tower. It's not going to be denied. I kind of feel like they had a chance right there. They didn't really take it, though. But, again, it is very difficult. So, tower denied, or excuse me, killed by Pikachu, and that's great for them. And they get out of there with 0 casualties, zero interference even. So
yeah, it did look like they had it because his team began backing off a little prematurely, I thought. So if he got caught there, he was sort of further ahead, and I think they had time to burst him down.
Yeah, so that was kind of a mix right there of Cats Gaming. They used resources to act like they were defending it, but then they just didn't really in the end.
Yeah, just maybe they're looking for a better angle, weren't able to see that window, and, oh, moving on.
The game does move on. Speaking of Runestat bottled up on Pebbles, double damage bottled up on him, especially now with that portal key. If he finds anybody, they in a lot of trouble. Could be that Tempest here. No, they are going to go, maybe? Yeah, they're heading in that direction. You see the Elemental, though. Going to spot them here.
That tricksy little Elemental. Still, Luna's got her power throw ready to go, man. Pebbles is still on the hunt.
Oh, and actually the Tree Dogs find him, but he's just a little bit too far, so near. I think it's going to be fine in the end. Yep, he'll be fine. That was close, though. Bottom pressure is being applied here from the Hellborn team in the meantime. As Raleigh is by himself currently. He's level 11 now, though, and Raleigh's been farming very well. Book again up 366 GPM and actually has overtaken as the top farm in the game himself. Some more good news there for Pikachu coming out.
Yep.
Fade Nymphora doesn't seem like her. Nymphora in general, I don't know if she's had the most impactful ultimates just yet. It is still coming off cooldown right here. But looking for that as well.
Yeah, Fade not really snowballing just yet after a sound start. Dropped down to 220 gold per minute now. 1 in 4.
Wow, yeah. 4 deaths on her. Definitely hurting for her team. So the gold lead is in favor of Cats Gaming right now, about 1,100 gold lead. Who has the Helm of the Black Legion? That is Raleigh, of course. I thought I clicked on Pyromancer for a second. I saw a helmet, and I was what the hell?
No.
Okay, so the
Still
Arcana.
building up for his Hellflower. We'll see if he's just going to use that Arcana for mana, get a portal key first, then go for the Hellflower, whether he's just going to straight up upgrade it.
Yeah. Yeah, portal key, very good on him, of course. You talked about the positioning factor. If he can get in there, get that combo off, really very useful, obviously. A big fight brewing here at the bottom lane, and Pebbles jumps in. Master of Oz going to be locked on. The root comes out. Perfect root for keeping the force. Killfield on top of that. The Hellborn team on their back foot. The Compel missing. They do get the Burning Shadows out, though. Pyromancer will fall before using the Blazing Strike right there. Tempest on the run. Tempest on the run. He ain't going to be run much longer, though, as he falls to the ground as Pebbles portal keys in to finish him off. Was there a buyback used right there? No, there was no buybacks used. Bubbles is going to portal key away. He just purchased it too, I believe, and then he uses it to go into the jungle right here. Now the Legion team is timing, or they're calling a pause, and something tells me Aluna's back in the base right now. Did she die that fight? No, she didn't. No. So yeah, she might have timed out there somebody, which would be really unfortunate right there for Cats. But Even with that, if that possibly happened, I mean, they still came out on top of that fight there, no doubt.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, the mouse broke. Okay, that too.
We'll just... Oh, mouse broke. Wow, wow, yeah. Room 409, come on.
At least it's a Luna. I mean, she can sit in the well, which it looks like she might have. She probably used the red power throw or something. But that is...
Maybe it's just the battery he means. It's like...
Yeah. Well, hopefully get that fixed here very shortly, and then can jump back in. But that was a huge root there from Keeper of the Forest. Great timing, too. It seemed like Pikachu was going to set up a counter, but then the root came out, and Master of Arms fell, and they weren't able to do that. Now, getting the kill on a Pyromancer, though, like I said, especially before he ultimates, is big at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of damage.
Meanwhile, well, Tempest down for 30 seconds right now. Mental Void will be up on revival. Did a great job bursting him down.
Yeah. Yep, he's dead for another 30 seconds here. So there's the readies. This fight isn't over just yet. We'll see. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do anything, though.
I think they're pretty safe and out.
Look at Keeper, actually.
Yeah, he actually, if he gets mono burned, he's not...
Oh, yeah, he's in trouble, actually. Oh, Scorpion. It was all fun and games until he gets jumped. Now, he is a little bit of burst of speed here, so is it going to be enough? You see the offensive Master's calling a fade, really chasing it out, doesn't have the mana those you're stating. And I think in the end, yeah, he is going to fall right here, so it doesn't pay off.
Was it just...
What?
I'm getting pretty frustrated, man. Like, why was he doing that? He was just sitting there farming the wave in front of them, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he's a Keeper of the Forest, but... Guess what? Fade happens to burn 28% of your mana.
Yeah.
Didn't really take intense math to see that he'd be going down.
Yeah. It was definitely a very risky. It was one of those very risky but very little reward in the end plays.
Barely any reward to speak of. He could have gone and killed a neutral camping on the same freaking result.
Yeah. So, I mean, overall, still, Cats can be fairly happy with the fight, but yeah, the Keeper of the Force dying there at the end, not the most helpful thing.
His root's almost back up. I'm sure they'll be looking to fight again, this time with the Luna, not with having the broken mouse. Has a bound eye now. Ooh, that could be huge.
And Keeper did actually purchase this portal key before death, it looks like, so he did get something before he died right there. So not the most gold loss either, it looks like, for him as a result. Bottom lane, Pyromancer level 11 now, of course, impactful. It goes from 450 to 675 magic, but even more importantly, 90-second cooldown. When you're level 3, look at that, 950 magic damage on top of a 55-second cooldown ultimate. That is just absurd, man. It's a hell of a mana cost, though. 680 at level 3, Jesus.
Yeah, well, more insight as to why he's going that Hellflower build. Definitely helps him a lot to spam, farm a lot faster. In getting towards that Hellflower in the first place, the Arcanas, giving him just a great farming tool. We used to see Slicks all the time and build a Ring of Sorcery on him. Arcana, similar thought, I guess, just builds up into something.
Yeah. Bottom tower, easy push coming out from Cats. Obviously nothing done from the Hellborn team. And, you know, another thing about that Fervor is how impactful it can be for tower pushing, too. I mean, you do see it being applied right there coming out from Pyromancer, and it's minimal, but it does help, no doubt.
For sure.
It's level 1 right now, but still something. Middle tower going to be counter pushed, though. They're going to get the secondary bottom. A lot of tower pushing going on, but a lot of TPs at the same time. Rally's in some trouble. He is by himself. Pebbles will come in. He chucks him back to his teammates right there, or at least somewhat. Rally doesn't have to compel anymore. Kelpha to help lock him down. And FF on Pyromancer will pick up the kill. Didn't even use the Blazing Strike right there. Not necessary. Bottom lane, though, we still have, okay, Luna and Keeper of the Forest. They are going to escape right there.
Right.
And that's just an illusion pebble. So Cats Gaming, again, definitely getting the better of that exchange right there.
Yeah, Fade going invisible right here, though. Looking for the hunt, or not. Maybe just deward. Okay, no, just, oh, God.
Look at this, though. Keeper's coming in, has that bound die, and he's going to set up a root right there. They're going for Fade. The power throw comes out. There's a lockdown from a Luna, but it's just a Keeper, man. He doesn't have enough kill potential. He does have those minions. Oh, he gets the kill on a TPS Priceless. She was trying to get herself killed by the neutrals right there, but it wasn't able to do so. And he's now going to steal some Ancient. So, again, that ends up working out pretty well for Cats Gaming again.
Yeah, and look who's in here invisible right now. Bow to me playing that. Pebbles was looking for an additional kill if someone was lingering around or maybe trying to ward. Not able to find anything, so. But still, he's lurking around. He's got the invisibility. Uh-oh. Who's walking up here? It's a master. He's got 1100 life, though. He's got the shield. It's got his buddy's rally there. Pebble's still shaping up. I don't know if he's going to be able to find a window here, though. No way at all.
Yeah.
No way.
There's no window. There's just two. Oh, maybe Nymphora. It's just a lonely Nymphora.
That's risky, though, man. For very little gain once again.
Yeah.
Like, I hope he doesn't.
He's going to run right into him, too, and even
Maybe
tempt it. He's going for a portal key. Yes, he portal keys away. Rally, not even going to have a chance. Oh, man. That pays off for him in the end.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nymphora sort of walked up into him, so he's able to use his portal key instead of needing to use it for the jump, was able to use it to get out. So, all the patience paid off.
Yeah, I did. You could tell he was eager to go on something, but that was no doubt the best case scenario for him, and it worked out. Pyromancer getting very close now to the Hellflower. So again, it is kind of an interesting Hellflower pickup because he doesn't have that portal key. Sure, maybe to follow up he will get that, but that's where you like to see the combo. That's why I like on a Bubbles or a Wretched Hag especially, where it's so good in here as you talk about. He has that free blink.
Right, but what he does have is a Pebbles, and a Keeper of the Forest, all with blinks themselves and providing a lot of lockdown. So he'll definitely be able to get in range at least and use that Hellflower and can still have a mammoth impact on these fights. And we look right here, it's a build I like to see a lot in Bubbles. He is picking up a Hellflower.
Look at all the Arcanas. Pebbles has 2 Arcanas as well. There's a lot of Arcanas over here. So we're going to see 3 Hellflowers ultimately.
Yeah, they better get the jump.
Dear God.
They better get the jump because
that's what they're banking on here.
Yeah. And against a Fade, especially getting close to that portal key, can be difficult sometimes.
I don't know. I in a sense, I almost feel like that's overkill. I mean, I will say, Pebbles, especially with the farm that he's getting, sure, he can go into his Hellfire, it will be impactful, I'm sure. But, we usually do see the Soul's Bulwark routing him too in this case. And against the, this Master of Arms, the rally, really, Soul's Bulwark could be useful for his sake and for the team's, but he is going to try to jump right here on a rally, and he chucks him back to the DD. The Master's Call comes out. Song of the Sea going to miss right there, though, and rally will end up surviving. So, kill attempt at the bottom lane, unsuccessful for Cats Gaming.
Yeah, Pyromancer here with his newfound Hellflower, looking to join this fight. Everyone's here but a Luna. This is not...
Oh, they jumped Tempest first. Nice compel. The Hellflower was applied. Pebble is going to be coming out here. Blazing Strike coming out right there from Pyromancer. Rally's dropping. He's still barely alive, but he will fall in the end. Keeper of the Force coming in. There's the big Tempest ultimate. Do they have the follow-up damage is the question. Bubbles will fall. The Hellborn team kind of spreading out. Rally did buy back, by the way. And Cats Gaming, I wonder if they realize that. They are starting to fall back now. Pyromancer going to get caught, though. He'll eventually fall. Pebbles on the run. And the rest of Cats Gaming will just retreat mode here. So they end up losing 2. Of course, there was one loss. Again, Rally buying back, of course. So at least Cats Gaming has that going for them. But now Pikachu strongly going to make a counter push, and they should easily now get this bottom tower kill.
Yeah, Pebble's not able to land his entire combo at the start. He sort of staggered his chuck there to chuck one of the enemies away and onto their teammate, and then tried to follow up with the Stalagmites afterwards. And meanwhile... didn't really get a good jump, and they didn't have, more importantly, it was a 4-man fight. They had to have known there's going to be 5 heroes. It was sort of outside their base. Why only bring 4? Why not wait for your Luna? Why risk the game?
Yeah, that's true. Luna definitely was not with him, and Pebbles has the Invis rune right here. He's trying to find an opening to maybe catch somebody, but especially that rally being so tanky, that's definitely not your target choice. So, won't find anyone it looks like, and instead, we'll have to... Oh, he's going to try to save the Ward of Sight. He actually will right there. Oh, nice. The minions trying to finish it off. That was actually a pretty good play by him. And the Ward of Sight is about to despawn, actually. So, for another 20 seconds, it's going to live here, and then it'll despawn. So, hey, prevents them from getting 50 gold, if anything.
And now that they're killing the Ward of Rev, what happens more importantly here? They don't actually know that it's despawning. They might go try to counter-ward it again.
Yeah, and then just waste it. Now, they do have a Bound Eye on Fade, and talk about, that's a hero to have it on.
Okay, yeah, so, that's fair.
That's good for Pikachu, of course, but there has been a Bound Eye here on the Legion team, and Keeper of the Force currently in hold of it, and using it right there to counter-ward themselves. Doing the Ancients, getting a little greedy, though. Look at Pikachu, they're coming in. Tempest running in the front lines. Nature's Veil going to be applied, though, and Portal Key for Pebbles. He'll be fine, so Pikachu seems like they had a little bit of a jump chance, but... choosing not to take it there.
Uzi just being really annoying there with that Bound Eye. Oh, they're
awkward position.
Yeah.
Very awkward position, but Pebble says, I'm tired of waiting. He jumps in. Beautiful count field on top of the roof right there. Fatal fall off the bat. Tempest going to fall as well. And now we see Master of Arms completely on the run. Rowley being locked down by Congor, actually. He'll go over the ledge. Another vote to pause coming out. Ouch. Master of Arms is on the run in the meantime. Apparently his mouse broke again. Oh, God. Just talk about horrible timings, man. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that was a huge initiation, though. The chuck back into the 3-man route. Maybe more than that, but 3 people were at least clumped up right next to each other, just absolutely tearing them apart. Tempest did not have his elemental void up yet, so they were fighting on uneven footing already. Damn, and will this master wind up dropping?
Yeah, he doesn't have anything left. I mean, we have a Phoenix Wave coming up from Pyromancer in just a second. Oh. He is energized right now, so
yeah,
the auto attack may finish him off alone, though.
Bubbles' portal key is down, but he will have a shell serve. What about Keeper? Keeper has his portal key up. So
I think the auto attack in the air as well will kill him, honestly.
Yeah, well, he's got 12 armor, 43% reduction. I think he'll survive it.
It's a level 3 fervor.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, oh, yeah, I think he'll live. We'll see.
Here we go, here we go. Give another pause. There's the auto attack. Okay, I'll barely live, but then Keeper's like, no, I got this. Double tap for Scorpion right there.
Yeah.
Big fight for Cats. Give me a set. That was a great initiation. That was beautiful initiation. Set up the kelp field and the root, everything. It was very good by Cats Gaming. Great organization, and they're going to now push here in the middle lane. So Pikachu has their work cut out for him here all of a sudden. It's just rallying in 4 for now. There's the secondary middle tower. Cat's going to maybe take a peek at the base right here. Are they actually going to try to break into it? I mean, Tempest Ultimate is coming off cooldown here. He's definitely at 20 seconds, but they will have to worry about that once he gets up. So maybe just going to go for the drop on the tower. Don't want to overstay your welcome too much, though, here if you're Cats.
Yeah, so they're looking at the Tempest, and wow, they're going in. They got the double damage rune.
Yep.
Did not opt for a second hit from the double damage pebbles that Rax would be dead right now. They're going to get it anyway.
Wow. Very ballsy, but it pays off big time there for Cats Gaming. I mean, that worked out beautifully. Yeah, the double damage on pebbles, that wasn't even the biggest impact. It was just they committed as a team right there.
Yeah.
And that paid off, so good for them.
Yeah, Hellflower now on Pebbles, Restoration Stone getting closer and closer on Keeper of the Forest. We look at Pyromancer, if he wants to, which I have this feeling like he's not going to pick it up. I think he feels like his team has enough vitiation. He's just going to go straight damage and utility here on Pyromancer. So I feel like he's not going to pick it up. He has 2,500 gold now. We'll have to see. Yeah. But maybe he figures it's safer to go for something like a Shrunken Head or a Sheep Stick next. I don't know what else we could see, but...
yeah. Shrunken Head, Sheep Stick.
Actually, look at that.
Portal Key. There you go.
Okay. Well, Portal Key Hellflower owns.
Yeah, you can never
sitting
go
on the
wrong
goal,
with that.
let's have to see it picked up, but there it is.
Never go wrong with that. So, and good for his sake. You see Fade running up here with a lot of the team behind him. They were going for a kill on a Pyromancer, and would have been really silly for FF to continue to push with no vision. So, yeah, he does fall back and does end up saving his life right there. But yeah, he has that combo. Pebbles obviously has had that combo now for a little bit. The Hellflower and Bubbles. He will also have the Portal Key Hellflower combination. It's really ridiculous to kind of think about that, but. Again, like I was saying, though, what is your take on that? Does it get to a point where it's a little bit of overkill to have 3 Portal Key Hellflowers on one team?
Okay, there's a saying that you can never have too much initiation because you can sort of jump multiple targets at once and create a lot of chaos in the fight, too. Or disable and then just put the enemy entirely on their back heel.
But you're sacrificing certain items. Like I said, the Soul's Bulwark on Pebbles.
Or a Shrunken Head that Pebbles can jump with and attack the impunity. I feel like they just... Heroes like Rally, I brought it up before, that if they get jumped, they suffer pretty damn hard. So they are going all in on the initiation here. I think they figure that they're safe enough in locking down the coverage, make sure, you know, Tempest right here does not have a portal key to land a crazy elemental void. I think they're feeling confident enough that they don't need it. Look at the utility items afterwards. They're just going to go for the huge snowball jump. I don't think it... No, I think you can always deal with more initiation. But the problem is, when you invest so much gold into that, if you screw up, then you're in the hole.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're going to try to take advantage right here and go for Congor. There's a Bound Eye sitting right next to them, by the way, in the, in the river. I kind of wonder if they noticed that or if maybe they just don't. I mean, it seems pretty obvious that it's there, so they're probably just maybe even trying to use it as bait here. That'd be kind of funny. But they're going to get a free Congor kill no matter what.
Congor goes down.
As it's picked up by Pebbles. Yeah, Pebbles picks it up here. What is your take on that? You think Pebbles or Pyromancer would have been better off with it?
It depends. If Pebbles is actually initiating the fights and Pyro's staying back, I think Pyro knows he'll be safe.
Okay.
It'll be okay, because Pebbles is going to be the one that might be up there, might do the jump to pick off a hero in the base that opens up their bush, and then they can't counter-initiate on him without wasting all their spells. And if they waste all their spells on Token Pebbles after he kills one already, then they're going to lose the fight.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I actually do think it's good here. Pyro just has to watch his positioning, staying back. I mean, Fate alone won't be able to kill him.
Yeah. Level 16 Keeper of the Forest now, and obviously we've been seeing it for a little bit now. That Restoration Stone has been in the works. It's got to be coming up here for him in the near future. So Scorpion picking up that will be huge for Cats Gaming, obviously.
Yeah, well, 3 Portal Key Hellflowers, Restoration Stone, Portal Key on Keeper as well.
Yeah.
About to be coming out, and a tablet almost finished by Room 409 here, playing a Luna. Major pickups, we see the Barrier Idol for Rally. We see a Shrunken Head still in the works for Master of Arms and Tempest, but otherwise nothing. Still struggling to sort of get where they need to be right now.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, we haven't really focused a lot on, especially this Master of Arms here. I mean, he's kind of been quietly doing his thing here, Mr. P for Pikachu. He's farming a solid 350 gold per minute. As you mentioned, the Geometer's been working on that Shrunken Head now, so if you can manage to get that at least, then could definitely be a pretty big impact here. Here's that good old Fade. And he's going to open on the Pebbles right here. Again, he has to token to life, remember. They're going to try to burst him down. The team support just not the best right now in place, and yes, he will fall. The Goo is still down. He can't Portal Key away. The Tempest ultimate coming out right here. Red Luna's are going to be a beautiful Red Luna stun. Now Pebbles needs to just get the hell out. Keeper of the Forest going to jump in and use this route. Here comes Pebbles with the kill. Are they actually going for this? Pyromancer jumps in. Blazing Strike. Fade is barely going to survive. A nice compound from Rally right there. Fade will end up falling. Seismic Sam trying to finish up Pyromancer. He'll barely see a lot though. Chucking onto Luna right there. Poor man's Portal Key. Charging shot onto her though. She'll be stalled for now, but Cats Gaming making a very strong response right here. Rally going to be stalagmited. We do see a lockdown onto, I believe that was Tempest right there. He eventually falls. Rally trying to get away. Demoralizing Roar. He has Compel up. Can he make the juke right here? Portal Key in 2 seconds. And Hellfire and Bubbles. There's a Compel. There's a Portal Key. The Song and see the Hellfire. No, he couldn't Hellfire.
No, what are you
Hellfire.
Maybe vision. Maybe he didn't have vision.
He auto-attacked.
Did he? Then
yeah.
He had vision.
Oh. Well, anyways. That was a hell of a fight right there. And I think it's safe to say again, Cats Gaming can be pretty happy with it in the end. And now they're going to push the top lane.
Okay, it might be one of those things where you get the flicker of vision. I need to, I don't know, maybe where you get like the flicker of it, so you auto attack, but then you weren't able to click it, and then you're trying.
Possibly, yeah.
Maybe. I'm just trying to give him benefit of the doubt here. I'm actually going to go back and look afterwards because that was close. But either way, they won the fight. I mean, come on.
Yeah, of course.
Elemental Void is down. They're looking hungry for more.
Yeah, I was definitely questioning that choice there by Cats Gaming in the beginning, but it paid off once again. And you gotta really respect these ballsy decisions. I mean, sometimes it's making you scratch your head and be like, what are they thinking? But other times it's damn entertaining at that. So, good for them. As I said, Pikachu though they still have their chances, of course, and the Shrunken Head still attempting to be finished here, especially with that Tempest and Master of Arms. But it kind of seems like we're just reversed in that sense. Last game we were talking about that for Cats Gaming, with Pikachu having the lead and looking very strong and eventually taking the first game. But now it's, the opposite. Cats Gaming, they're the ones in the big-time lead now all of a sudden, 33 minutes in. Pikachu, they're trying to finish those Shrunken Heads, standing strong on their base, but will it be enough in the end here?
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get their wish of Keeper of the Foresting the enemy team in a response. I mean, we saw that locked right away before the game even started. I was trying to touch on the fact, like, okay, they just dominated with Keeper. Are we going to see the blind band coming out from Pika this game so they don't get Keepered in response, so to speak? I'll try to mix up the strategy a bit. Nope. And, well, might see a game 3 now.
Yeah, it's could possibly be happening. But for now, Cats Gaming is going to fall back here. Doesn't want to force the issue, feel comfortable, and understandably maybe do a fake kind of a fallback here. We do see this a lot more lately, with teams acting like they fall back and then completely jump you when you least expect it, but it doesn't look like that is the case. And Keeper of the Forest, he's being one with the Forest right here. He's actually stuck, and this is kind of a big deal. He doesn't have a Portal Key for 4 more seconds! Oh no! Scorpion's gonna get caught here! Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, God.
I feel so bad for him right now.
Yeah, I know exactly how he feels. There's a video of me back in the day screaming as I got stuck up there as the enemy team slowly just...
I'm gonna make sure Doc Kaiser watches that. Not that it's really his place by any means,
sometimes if you actually have direct pathing
Yeah.
down to a key, you can use that to path out in situations like that where normal clicking through doesn't get you out. So, still not sure what the circumstance was or if he could have gotten out there. Either way, that sucks.
Yeah. Well, he's dead, so again, gonna be fine though. He'll resurrect here, and he still has that double Tempest ultimate, or double Keeper ultimate, excuse me. Speaking of Tempest, though, Shrunken Head is finished on him finally, so he does have that. But just as I'm saying, we have a double Keeper ultimate over here, so really the Shrunken Head minimalized in value because of that.
Yep.
Still good though. Master of Arms attempting to finish his. Yeah, that's really where we continue to stand. I mean, Rally is nothing too big coming up, and maybe he's working on his own portal key. I mean, we're talking about so much strong initiation here on the Legion team. Why not try to get some yourself if you're Pikachu? On top of the Fade.
Yeah, it's pretty much their only window here because they're going against so much disabled the health line. Now the Storm Spirit on Luna as well, just to sort of make things even more difficult. It's getting to that point, man.
Oh, that's a Fade right there. She portal keys away. She invises. She does everything right there, making sure that she will survive, and she definitely will. So that's good for Fuzi right there. But now this is a chance for Cats Gaming once again to maybe push back this top lane. In the meantime, Pikachu's trying to counter push this bottom lane here, and at least get some distraction going, if anything. So of course a little bit more farm themselves here. But Cats Gaming, keep this going. You see some chucking going on.
Yeah, they're just being relentless, really. Pebble's getting really close to his Shrunken Head. They might wait for something like that to break base. We see, that, as you mentioned, the Shrunken Head on Pyromancer.
Yep.
Just a lot of extra insurance going on.
Yeah, Storm Spirit, the Shrunken Head, in the works for Pebbles, Bubbles, the Blessed Orb, actually. Yeah, the Sheep Stick, I would guess, in the works there.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
Yeah. Nelson at this rate.
If he built a Frost Wolf, I would be pleased but sad.
How does that work? What a rev put down here. Just beyond, and Pebbles thinking he's being sneaky here, but not really. As they'll spot that, however, with the Bound Eye that they control. Is there any on the Hellborn team? Yes, Faye does have another Bound Eye here. Is that one still sitting? Yes, there is still the Bound Eye sitting next to Congor. It is actually still there. Mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, the stealthiest Bound Eye of them all.
Apparently.
Just
it's hidden underwater,
that's the key.
man.
Put it down where there's total vision of it, and no one will see it.
No one will expect it.
It's too obvious. It's too obvious.
Right in front of your eyes.
No one wants to touch it. There might be a booby trap tied to it.
Oh, man. Pebbles wants to jump here. You can feel it. He's running forward. He's like, no, not going to go just yet. No, not going to go just yet. When is it going to happen?
He's a hungry man, and only Rally up in front here. Not his ideal target.
Yeah. Definitely that Tempest, and maybe they found him. Yes, they did. They found Tempest. How far is applied? There's the initiation. Tempest barely surviving. Not going to survive along those sides of his leg coming up from Rally, but here's a response. Keeper the Force Root coming in. Master of Arms being locked down. Tempest cannot fight back, by the way. Geometer's made. There's the seconder. It says, get out of this, bitch. Master of Arms being locked down. She will fall. Fades down a lot of trouble. Quad kill coming out by FF, by the way. Will they get the annihilation? No, he will not. Scorpion picks it off from him. He doesn't actually get it. He can still get an annihilation if he gets another kill right here, as they are going to try to fight the buybacks, of course, happening. Master of Arms and Rally chasing back. Keeper of the Force may very likely fall as a result. Yes, he will. So the overextension big time from Cats Gaming, I will say. And they are going to have to fall back now. Bubbles, can he get away? No, he cannot for now. He's on the run. Misses the Forked Lightning right there. Still on the run. Off of the Master Skull. Nice. The Longman's coming out, though. Bubbles on Sporting 1 second. He's going to get it off right there. And he will get the TP. Rally Capella in 2 seconds. Rally Capella. No, just a little bit too late. And that's how to finish. Crazy, crazy stuff.
But they're still scouting. They don't know he got out there. They're using all their spells. Damn. See, no, honestly, it's karma. That keeper died. It was karma because he took the annihilation.
He took the annihilation.
There's
so you deserve
nothing in a game more important than sealing the deal on the annihilation. I don't care if it's the grand finals of DreamHack.
Is it sealed though? I don't know. Pikachu. See, because again, that does go back to, I mean, you look at the base. The tower even still stands, so sure they got plenty of hero kills there, but
no, it's not sealed because they didn't give our good friend Pyromancer the 5-man wipe.
Good point. We got the annihilation. This would be 100% over.
Yeah.
He does have 40 or now, wow, 5,000 gold saved up even. So he is something like this is where you can start seeing that right click. You know, something like even a Savage Mace come out here for Pyromancer, or a Frostless Skull. I know it can be pretty popular in this case too.
Sheep stick as well.
Yeah, it's boring.
Boring. I feel like no one ever gets anymore once they have a Hellflower.
Yeah, it's just it.
Frostfield play.
I can respect that, you know, especially against Rally, Master of Arms, and decent physical damage. So.
Sure, I guess I was expecting to see, if anything, like, yeah, I guess maybe maybe a Savage if he was going for the token for the base push. But yeah.
Well, like I said, though, I mean, the base still stands strong here for Pikachu. It's the rack's obviously not even touched. They did lose the tower is still very low. Of course, the middle is just cleared out, but focusing on the top here, how there was that big dive, and the tower at least still stands, so they got that working for them. But
tons of windows, basically. Gonna deward a little bit here. It looks like Luna does have the Bound Eye. The Bound Eye in the river is still standing.
Still there.
They're standing right.
I mean, they don't have any inventory slots.
Are we
right
insane?
Now.
Is this
a
there a Bound Eye right there, or am I going crazy?
Is this a bug as a spectator? I don't know. Like I said,
the world got insane.
They don't have any inventory slots right now, so.
I mean, they're not about to have their base pushed in. I mean, they could probably just kill it if they want.
Like
they're standing right around, like as if taunting me.
Oh boy.
It's like the telltale heart. It just.
Master of Arms still doesn't finish his shrunken head, by the way. Obviously using a buyback right there. Raleigh is out of buybacks too, obviously important to know. Here we go, the Pebbles. Random Stalagmites won't catch anyone. He is on the hunt though. He wants some kills. Kelphin in the background for Bubbles. No, just the song on the scene. Pyromancer jumps in. There's Tempest ultimate, but Pebbles going to be Swordsman in the air for now. He will eventually fall though. Kelphield finally coming out. His second root coming up and giving the force. Pyromancer in the front lines looking to drop Tempest. Tempest deep in the Master's Call. Not going to be enough though. Fade will fall as well. The Aluna stun going out. Master of Arms going down. Genocide for Cats Gaming. Hat trick for FF, and I think that is going to do it. GG well played is being called. We are going to a game number 3, ladies and gentlemen, of Pikachu taking on Cats Gaming here for the Sound Blaster Heroes League. Fun finish indeed. Fun game overall.
Yeah.
Pyromancer doing work that game, Emperor.
He stepped up. I mean, we talked about early game. They were looking strong, and then they got a little bit shaky.
Yeah.
They did what they needed to do. Came back, changed the pacing, got those kills, and now we're going to a game 3. Each team taking a decisive victory on the Legion side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very important to know, too. Again, Legion side having that Keeper of the Forest as well. Definitely an impact. So, well, we are going to enter into a short break right here once again, but we will be having game number 3 coming back at you of Pikachu Cats Gaming. Of course, we do got our second series also even later on today. So even when we finish off with this great series that we have here, we have that good old Trademark Esports taking on Team Excellent in their best out of 3 fun rematch that we have for you later on today after this series. So, gonna have a lot of fun here. It's a cool thing that we're going to game 3, a final game, and I am looking forward to it. Man, oh man, Cats Gaming coming out of CIS, looking strong, man. Again, we don't get the chance to see them often, but
it's true.
Making that region proud, I'm sure.
Yeah, I just hope game 3 we see a little bit of a mix-up here. Maybe the Keeper in the Forest and the Tempest are Band Eye. I just want to see a little bit of a mix-up here in this game 3. Both teams, they've won with that sort of go-to strat, and now I want to see a change of pace. So hopefully we'll see some bans coming out to facilitate that.
Yeah. All right, but again, we are going to go into break now, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 3 coming at you. We'll be right back.
Guys, I'm rolling aggro. Heal! Heal! We got this! Guys, I'm rolling aggro. Heal! Heal!
seconds, Rally Compel.